That's why they pay me, right? All the distractions, all the dramas, all the problems. And you could see him fighting his demons. And at that level, your demons come to see you, right, Phil? And I'm sure they came to see you. You don't have to make an appointment. When you're up there on the stage and at the highest level, they come find you, right? Like in the Matrix. And so it is like a Marvel comic. As a matter of fact, if you're not seeing those, you're probably not being who you should be. You're probably not really going for it, because you got to fight those things every day. And then even you, when you get off stage, you get them in all sorts of other ways. And I think you even once said, if you want something you never had before, you got to be willing to do something you've never done before. So it sounds like you're still in that learning mindset, that growth mindset, where you're like, okay, this is a new problem. I guess I got to figure this out.
It's more armor. It's more armor that you get to take with you to battle. So I could be as corny as to talk about like a old Nintendo game with freaking Legend of Zelda. The first thing you start off with is just a wooden freaking sword, a wooden sword. After a while, you get ones that are made out of different materials. Next thing you know, you got one that shoots fire and all those other lasers and stuff. But you started off with nothing. You had to know what it felt like to have nothing, and you build, but you earn, you build, you earn, you build. And then once you get all this armor, you got to slay that dragon at the end of the game. You're like, man, but I did all this other cool stuff. Yeah, but now you got to use it. So all these lessons in life, all these whys in the road and all these things, you started developing armor for the next battle. And what people don't realize is that they already have the armor. They just haven't recognized it and want to use it. When the people who use it, they're the ones that are having books written about them, monuments built. Those are the ones. I was never the person that wanted to just beat the game. I wanted to get the highest score. And that's why I'm still eager to learn new things. And it doesn't mean that I don't get knocked down. It doesn't mean that I don't have my own habits that need to be corrected. But that's the beauty of it, is that I have an opportunity. I have a choice. But I know that even leading into, this next phase of my life, I say I'm on the back nine of the golf course. Ever since I turned 40, I was like, I'm on the back nine now, right? I get to take everything I've learned throughout those first 40 years into the next 40 plus. I think I'm going to be all right, because I've experienced quite a bit of stuff, and it has nothing to do. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else, but I'm saying for me, something bad happens in business, I should know better. Something bad happens in bodybuilding, I should know better. Something happens in a relationship, I should know better. I have the armor, so I can go to war with anything. It's just having, I've learned this. Even with my fiance, she's said, you already have it. You have the it. You're just not using it right now. You're being low vibrational. You're not doing, like, you're being a puss. She's Italian. She can talk crazy to me and stuff. But seriously, but sometimes, you're like, man, like, I just want to break. I want to break from the noise. I want to break from the life. No, you don't. No, you don't. You want to go back? You want to go back when you graduated in college, had no money, had no nothing? Nothing? No, you don't want that. You're just a little, you may be fatigued, but you got to switch it. And you got to switch your mindset first. And you got to maybe then show some gratitude and say, I've experienced quite a bit of stuff. I've earned a lot. I'm thankful. Why not go further? I'm not finished. Get up, move, smile. You can cry later. You can cry in the car. You know what I mean? Like, you can do that too, but you gotta move. You can't just sit here, because the world will keep spinning on this axis. And what's crappy is that when you don't move and you stay stagnant, you watch other people improve, and then you become a bitter ass piece of crap, hater, saying, oh, must be nice. Oh, he's got the nice suit. He's got the nice car, got the house, got the wife. must be nice. You become that punk. Why are you worried about them? You have every opportunity to get that too, if that's what you want. You're just too scared or you're too tired. Well, we talk about Elon Musk all the time. Like, that man don't sleep. If you want it bad enough, you will. I averaged 4 hours of sleep during those Olympia runs. It was, if they say, oh, you got bags in your eyes, I earned them. You got injured, I earned that too. Battle scars, yes, because I've been to war. And I think that's what some people are afraid to do. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get beat down. You're gonna have a scar. It has to happen. But it also tells a story. It tells a story about how you created some triumphant moments for yourself, how you develop some more self-esteem, some self-confidence, some self-awareness, so that now, like, you can help somebody else, because that's what the true gift is in life, is to be able to take your own personal experiences and be able to share them with other people who you may not even come in contact with.
Yeah.
And God willing, that they actually take it and they run like hell with it too. How about that? If we could actually do stuff like that for other people, that's what social media was supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Instead of all the negative crap, we could inspire other people. So that's really how my mind, especially right now in 2021, works.